Hi, I'm Davis.
And I'm Andy.
Welcome to another episode of Game Grazers Discuss. How you doing, Andy?
I'm good, Davis. How about you?
I'm doing quite all right. We went to a convention recently.
We did. It was a nice local one.
Yes, it was. And I bought some stuff.
Uh-oh. You did?
I did. I got this. And I also have an NES back there, but it's kind of hard to reach at the moment.
Ooh.
This is my favorite console of all time.
That is sexy.
What's your favorite console, Andy?
I don't care what kind of hate I get. It's got to be the 360. Xbox
Which kind of leads
360.
me into the question for today, which is from me. I asked the question today because no one sent us questions.
Whoa.
Send your questions to GameGrazers.com/discuss. Today's question is not what's your favorite console, but what is your favorite console generation?
Well, I think that this is, I would almost call this an easy one, right? Mm-hmm. In terms of, so I think it's the GameCube, PS2, original Xbox, which I can't call it, I guess I'd call it the first Xbox.
Yeah.
I feel like that was the best console generation because they clearly had the strongest game lineup across the board, I think.
I have to agree.
Mm-hmm.
My chicken in that fight, what?
Chicken in the fight. Okay, yeah, sorry.
Was the GameCube. No questions. We know who I am. Mm-hmm. Followed very closely by the PS2.
Yeah, definitely. PS2 was more of that was my bread and butter for that generation. But in hindsight, looking at the lineup on the GameCube, I mean, there were just some amazing gems on the GameCube, and I really didn't appreciate that until I had my Wii, which is backwards compatible, and then I started getting really into GameCube games.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when I just look at the caliber of games that came out in that generation, it obviously sales-wise, numbers-wise, PS2 was the strong arm winner for that generation.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
But to say that the GameCube did poorly or that the Xbox did poorly, I think is a gross statement to... I was going to say over under, I couldn't remember which to say. But a gross statement in general, because I felt everyone brought their A game, not just to their consoles, but to their games that generation.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, and in hindsight, looking at Xbox, Halo obviously
was a game changer.
Yeah, that was a game changer. I felt in general that the Xbox really it forced Sony and Nintendo, for better or worse, to begin switching their focus to online gameplay. Of course, Nintendo still got a little bit of this problem, but local memory, get rid of the memory cards. It really gave it more of a PC feel to the consoles. Yeah,
and I thought that was something that was pretty important for them to kind of bring to the fold at the time that they did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think of there were so many high points. You look at there was a lot of great first-party Nintendo games on the GameCube.
Wind Waker.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4, and you switch over to the PS2 and you look at all the great franchises they had on that, and what I loved was all the JRPGs that came over on the PS2. There were so many JRPGs on the PS2 that I played that generation.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would say as far as JRPGs go, the PS2 is only second to the SNES.
Yeah, I think I agree with that.
think JRPGs hit their peak during the SNES days, but...
Yeah, but really, for the PS2, that's where they went away from sprite-based and went into, they had the full-blown cut scenes and a lot more voice acting. Okay.
Did you not play Final Fantasy X?
I did, but it was a really long time ago.
Oh, never mind. You get to re-experience the joy of the bad laughing cutscene.
Okay, all right.
Which people kind of make a point of being oh, it's bad voice acting, which, no, they're supposed to be laughing terribly because they're trying to laugh through pain and suffering. But that's a topic for another day, is voice acting in games, I think.
Sure.
So anyway, thank you, Davis, for the question. Why, thank you very much.
We appreciate that. Great question, Davis.
Great question. If you have questions or topics of your own, because now that we've run out of them, please send them to GameGrazers.com/discuss so that we can share our thoughts with you. And we would love to hear your thoughts on that topic. What is your favorite console generation ever? And just as as sort of a side, what's your favorite console?
Yeah, that's extra credit.
Extra credit. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, Davis.
And we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Ciao.